are taking our kids every day. I shout them in and no one has a thing to say. For those who have been isolated, don't be worried, you have a voice today. So listen up everyone, here is the story. Child Protective Services is real. CPS is what they call it. They want our kids because it fills a lot of people's wallet. We all think it won't be us. We say when they come we will be so tough. It all sounds good when there's no one to take them. But when they come, your voice gets to breaking. Stay calm, step away. CPS ain't taking no one today. We are educated. Stay calm, step away. CPS, you need to leave. I know the tricks up your sleeves. You can't do what you're trying to do. We have done our homework. Don't do a damn thing without a warrant. You no longer will steal our kids this way. Tiff and the Punisher have come for the calling. They are giving us the CPS warning. Their voice is loud and clear. We stop losing our kids this year. Tiff wants to fight the entire planet. She is tired of our kids being taken, God damn it. She's been fighting CPS for 30 years, bringing children home from this disgusting mess. The Punisher is screaming out loud, abolish CPS and tear it down. I want all our kids to come back. Look at all those kids' pictures held up like thin tags. Together we are stronger than we need. We will tear down CPS with high speed. We will do so much being together. Birds of a feather fly together. So watch out CPS, here we come. Picking you one by one. We promise to bring back the family and prosecute the caseworkers unhandily. So give us back the kids you have taken. Tiff and the Punisher sending you all on a vacation. The one with bars in the windows and the only games you play are on Nintendos. Corruption in courts, here we come. We won't stop until it's done. You judges need to learn what you stand for. This is Tiff and the Punisher warrior anthem. We cry out to all of you out there. We need support for a cause that many don't care. All children are being stolen way too often. So CPS, we plan on doing the stopping. Stop it.
I had a wardrobe malfunction. Yeah. Oh, Lord Almighty.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, God's sakes. I'm not forget how producers here are just a mess. What's up, Tim?
Just hanging out with me and the 2-year-old. So if I start arguing with him, just excuse me.
We're going to make a little poll on here to see if Tiff's going to make it through the show or not without snapping. What's your guess, everyone? Does Tiff snap before the end of the show?
I probably will.
Before the end. Hey, check this thing out. Ready? Is that right? We are anonymous. Today I'm on a Tiff and Punisher show. we've come to tell you about CPS. Whoa. Easy there, horse. This is a very thrilled wall that's put up here. Yes. Anyway. Pretty cool, huh?
You get that.
Timu.
Gotta stay off Timu.
I'm a Timu addict. It's
God,
awful.
do they give you discounts?
Have you been to Timu? Have you gone on Timu?
I get stuff from Timu, but I'm not on it every day.
Listen, I get stuck on Timu. I'm gone for 20 minutes, half hour at least. I'm spinning the wheel. I got shit going on.
Oh my
I got
God.
little boxes. I got things. I'm winning stuff, even though everybody else wins the same stuff. All right. Taffy Jessup says she's got bets that you go off drastically. So, all right. All right. So that's good. Drastically. That's going to be good. Oh, yeah. That means that the camera's going to shut off before anything happens. Look at the lovely city right behind me. So beautiful. So, oh, you know what we got today? Check this out. I got an email from someone. Let me show you this. Let me find it first.
All right.
Let me pull it up here. Let me see here. Let's see. I think it's right here. This is pretty good. This is gonna be so darn exciting. Where the hell is it? Let me find it. The anticipation's killing me because you're in love with this. You know what? I don't know where the hell it went. I'll find it. I'll get this dang thing. What's going on where you are, Tiff? You hear any oh, Tiff, they learned so much from you. That's so nice.
What happened?
Tiff is a pioneer in this stuff, people. If she doesn't know about it, if she doesn't say it, then it doesn't exist. That's facts.
Or it's something brand new that I haven't heard of yet, but
that's just because she's showing her age and not knowing about how you use the interweb. Oh, I got it here. This is a picture right here. Check this out. Oh, look at that. It says, thank you, Tiff and the Punisher, for lighting CPS on fire. Donald Trump running from the White House and the woods are on fire. Isn't that nice?
who's that from?
It's from Trump.
No way.
Yeah. Hell yeah, it is.
I see Trump.
Yeah, look at that. It's placed on fire and everything. That's pretty cool. That's a nice email to get. So, we're going to have to make sure that we send him a greet. Well, we're going to make him a video, right?
Yeah, but I wanted to come on our damn show.
Baby steps, Tiff. Baby steps.
I know.
First, we need to get 500 subscribers. Well, you got 500.
I got
This side needs to get
548.
That's right. And if any of you guys know Trump or anybody in his crew, let them know about us. And I want to again remind everybody, you know, it's the countdown for that Christmas holidays on. So, you know, make sure you guys. Do you remember what it was? Yes, it was a 988.
I think so.
Let's not give away the wrong number for that. If you guys are feeling bad, and you know, because this holiday time really sucks. You know, as always, you can call the numbers that we put up here on the screen. And one of us might answer, but then Tiff and I found a cool number yesterday. We found a cool number up if you guys needed help. Yeah, it's 988, guys. If you're feeling like you're gonna have a breakdown or whatever because of these holidays, use 988, and they will help you if we can't. I prefer actually you call some certified credentials in that situation, just because. But I mean, we will do whatever we can do too, because we all know how hard this is to go through this part of the year. So 988 it is if you need it. If you don't, tell a friend about it in case they need it. You know, that's what all this stuff is about. It's all just about educating people. So it's better to have it and not need it. Need it and not have it.
Right. See, here's the thing. I did that for 2 years after my rights were terminated with one of my children, right? I didn't celebrate anything. I was just, I don't want to say I was broken, but damn near, right? Like I was like bent, right?
Yeah.
And then I just woke up one day, like I had an epiphany, and I was like, why would I let these people, they've already taken one of my children, told me I wasn't good enough to raise her, but I'm good enough to raise my oldest and my youngest and a brand new baby, right? And I said, why would I let them win? Why would I let them win? And from that day on, I mean, I help people still, that even in that 2-year period. But like I said in my interview that I had with, that you read from the article that I was in, every time that I help somebody, it made me become more whole as a person, right? Because yeah, they fucked me over. They hurt me. They hurt my child. But if I can stop this from happening to somebody else, it helps me heal. That's another reason I do it, is because it heals me too as a person. So don't let them take your life. They've already taken part of your life. Don't let anybody take your life ever.
Right.
Because like Darren said, one day those kids are coming for you, and they're going to have questions, and they're going to have to be answered, and you cannot get rid of yourself and leave those questions unanswered. It's not right.
No, imagine those kids been waiting all this time, 18 years, to come and find their parents who they know didn't do this. And then all of a sudden they come to find out that they had to just give up this fight, you know. And you know that these kids went through hell in handbasket, you know, and they stood and they took the rigmarole for all that time, and you know their parents didn't. Man, that'd just be a kick in the teeth for them. So you know, stay in it for, if anything, just at least for the children, because they will trust, they will come. We have a question here. Let me see here. I just saw it. It said something about, can they TPR you? What the hell in the handbasket? I said hell in the handbasket like 4 times. There we go. It says, hey Tiff, can they TPR without waiting 60 days after a hearing, like a Jeopardy hearing? That's a Jeopardy hearing. That's a Japanese hearing, I think, where they Jeopardy hearing.
See, every state is different. I can't say yes and I can't say no.
Oh, you know about the Jeopardy hearing?
What?
Jeopardy hearing?
The Jeopardy hearing?
Jeopardy, it says. I think that's from Japan.
I don't know.
Okay.
What I know is they will terminate your rights for anything. Every state is different. You're going to have to look up the laws in your state. But the good thing is, even if they terminate you, you can appeal it, and you have 24 months to get it resolved. I do know that. That's federal.
Good.
And I hate dealing with TPRs because it's way too emotional for me because of my own TPR.
Oh, okay. There we go. His dad's Vinny. Right. No, spelled wrong, Darren. Okay, sorry about that, Vinny. I thought it was a Japanese word. Sorry. Vinny just misspelled it, he said.
But you know, Vinny, you should have a lie detector test done.
Yes. Let's do it, Vinny. Let's do it. Let's lie detector Vinny. Prove to the world that you're not the animal that they say you are.
Because they are admissible in some federal courthouses.
Vinny, I'm not kidding. Hold on. Hey, Nate, can you give me my lie detector first? Second door down. Check it out. We can do it. No, the other ones. The little 3 doors. Watch this.
If you voluntarily give up your rights, you cannot appeal it.
Well, first of all, let's look at this. It says, what if you volunteer to give up your rights because they forced you to? Well, that's
Once
not being voluntary.
Right. Now, you can sue for deprivation of rights, but here's the thing. Anytime you sign anything, you have consented.
Say it again.
Anytime you sign anything, you have consented.
Right. Or in some cases, even answer it on the phone, right?
Yes.
Well, sure. Big white box. That's it.
No, Benny, they're not admissible in state courts, but some federal courts do let lie detector tests in as admissible evidence. As admissible evidence. Look here, man. Anytime somebody threatens you with jail, go to jail, because then you can turn around and sue them.
Yeah, it's not prison, it's just jail.
And they can't hold you forever.
Yep. Well, I mean, yep.
You can withdraw your consent on a termination, but you only have 14 days.
How does that work, Tiff, to withdraw your consent?
Well, then you have to go back to whoever you signed the consent form with and tell them that you're rescinding your signature and you no longer consent and you want to withdraw it.
Now, is that always available to you, that option to resend your signatures? And is there a requirement that goes with that? Is there something that says, like, I have to, you can only do it if, you know, so-and-so?
Not that I'm aware of. I know you have 14 days. Okay. Even with an adoption, you have 14 days to change your mind.
Okay. Now, is there something that needs to, because I know that there's a form that you fill out that you can resend your signatures, you know, like, and all of that. But was there requirements for you to do that? Like, is it, you can only do it if such and such happened or whatever, if some sort of something took place? Or is it just in general, you just said, the hell with this, I want to just resend this, I'm not doing this anymore? You
don't have to have a reason to resend it. Okay. As long as it's done within the 14-day period.
Okay. So you can't rescind if you are past 14 days in a contract signing. That's what you're saying.
Correct.
Okay. Yep. That's good stuff.
Just know, every time I walk in a courthouse, I'm always prepared to go to jail.
She brings a little bag with her and everything. The bag's to put your clothes in when you leave.
You can sue for duress and coercion and all that, but you have to take it to federal court. It's 42 USC 242 and 241.
So this is you know, I feel like Rick Moranis in that movie Strange Brew.
Darren, what the hell are you doing? Are you hooking yourself up to the lie detector test?
Yeah. Here I am.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, just showing everybody it's not that difficult.
I thought you were putting a heating pad on your back.
No, I'm doing something for the show. I wouldn't do something that would be helpful for me. I'm doing it for whatever's helpful for everybody else. With that, look at that. So there you go, guys. That's all it is. It's very simple. You just hook yourself up. You got the breathing pattern system right here. You got the sweat monitoring here. You got your pulse here. So you have those 3 ways. This gets plugged into the computer. It's got a little algorithm thing. And then really, these lie detector tests are based on your reactions to question that's asked. So when you start these things, it asks you some pretty funky questions. I'm not going to lie. It blows you, and it has no control over what you ask. You just have to, as the handler, you have to ask.
What are you doing?
Like what? Oh, we got it good. We got the start of it, guys. Let's see here. Let's take her down for a minute, just in case there's some beating. Take her off there. She'll come back. All right. So basically, all it is this, guys, is it's this thing here controls your breathing, checks your breathing patterns. You got this here that watches your pulse rate. You got these fingers here, watches your sweat. So then you sit down. You want to keep your hands out clear. And then the person next to you, you're supposed to be away from them, a separate room or whatever. Tiff, give me the thumbs up when you're ready to come back in. All right. So then what you do is the handler is really in control of this whole thing, the question person. So they'll ask you some questions that give you the amount of, and I hate to say this, but this is one of the most common ones, is that we'll have you ask someone if they, when you, and it really throws you off to have someone ask you that question if you pleasure yourself, in that other word. But that's what this one will ask you, because what it does is it's a control question. So now it shows you your nervousness, and it shows you where your rates of being, like where things catch you. So now the computer can analyze, and it sees how it can register you and your heart rate and your sweating and your pattern. It asks like 3 or 4 of them, and then it comes back to a regular rate. And then you start asking your questions away. And then as you ask the questions, as you're the person that's doing the question asking, it's kind of to your unfair advantage, because you can see what the person answering the questions is doing. Like, so you'll be able to see, and they have to be yes or no answers. They're not like, please explain to me this or this. It's yes or no answers. That's it. But what you can do is, if you know someone's fibbing on you when you're doing these, to give them the opportunity to get out of it, you can stop the test and you can ask them, is there anything that you want to come clear with that might be throwing this test off or whatever? And at that point, the people are given the opportunity to come clean, if you will, if not. And that's it. It's very simple. This kit right here, believe it or not, this stupid little kit right here was $200. Go to Amazon and look at it. I don't understand what the difference is are, but this is the most expensive one. It's $200. And it looks to me like it came out of a bubblegum machine, but it really works. In fact, it's true that it does work. We've tested on many people. There is no shock thing that goes with it, so that's disappointing. But yeah. So there you go. Get your take-home lie detector test, everybody. It's worth having. I'm really starting to see their lives along with my attorney. Yeah, Vinny, let's do it, dude. Let's do it. Let's do a live lie detector test of you. That'd be fun, man. I'd come up there with you. We could do it on the road, Vinny. The lie detector.
Yeah, we need to do a show when you do that.
Oh, of course, obviously. I mean, that's not going to go on, but we'll get a shock machine too. So, you know what I mean? Like every time Vinny says a lie, we're like, it'll shock him.
Can't do that.
I know that he's not going to have any lies, so I'm not worried about it. Look at, I've stood strong by Vinny since the day he came on my show with me as a guest, and he never left. He was like that. I did that to my wife too, the same tactic. I went over there once and I just never left her house. But Vinny did the same. You know what I mean? Like he came on. The thing is Vinny wanted to get his story out there, because what they were doing to him was not true and it wasn't right. And I'm not gonna lie, I got a lot of flack for it at first. By a lot of people saying, "What are you doing? You're making a big mistake." But I knew in my heart that Vinny was a solid dude, and I knew that there was some shenanigans going on here because things just didn't add up for me. And you know what? I gave him a shot, and thank God that I, was right on this one, and my stomach was right and everything, because I believe that Minnie is absolutely innocent, and it's coming out that he is. So I'm glad he was given, that we gave him the opportunity, and I'm glad that we had the faith in him that we did. Because who knows, maybe things would be a little bit different now if they didn't think that he was getting out to, several hundreds of people, if not thousands. And they tend to change their whole their game plan when they start to know that you're whistleblowing on them, if you will. Like they either try to shut you up or, lock you up or something. It's crazy, absolutely crazy.
I told you that I watched that parent, National Parents Organization, their movie.
Yeah.
There was a recording of a lawyer that told her client, make sure you get a protective order because it's going to help you in the long run. So she was encouraging her client to lie to the court on a false allegation so the mother could get custody.
Yep.
And not only is CPS doing this, but the family court judges have taken it further, and now they're doing it with divorced and separated couples. Like I said, who decides who's a fit parent? Because on paper, right? Just because on paper you look bad doesn't mean you're a bad person. Because like I said, you look at my address, it looks like I'm slinging dope out the front door, but I'm not.
And if you look at mine, it looks like I was at Tiffany's house getting the dope from the door, but I wasn't. So, so yes, they really can. They screw you. It does. When they're reading that stuff in that courtroom, you're like, oh my God, I am a terrible, terrible person. Holy smokes.
Right.
But wait, that's me, and that's not how it is. So stop. It is the way that they perceive you and the way that they put you out there. It's absolutely asinine, and like it's just not fair. They should put in, they should have like body cameras on us when you're under investigation. Like here, look at this is how I'm living. For 24 hours. And after that's done, you're clear. You're out.
Yeah.
Something like that.
They're just so unfair. But if you watch the movie, you'll clearly hear that everything that they're doing to us as parents in CPS cases, they are now going after the parents in family court. Right. No constitutional rights. And I'm like, oh my God, you all need to be educated. It was a whole list of stuff. And I said, well, goddamn, that's CPS all over again, just without the CPS worker.
Yeah. That's crazy. Doesn't that just make you so mad that you were working on this years ago? And finally, it's starting to come to a head. Even if it only helps 2 kids, or one mom, or one dad, or whatever, that's one kid enough. Chalk it up, put it in the books. If they slept on the bed, they're out. They go into school tomorrow. It's just,
And one guy on there was a lawyer, a family court lawyer. Another one was like a senator or somebody. He was high up. Y'all need to go to YouTube and watch it. The thing with the body cams, they're not going to give CPS workers body cams because they cost too much.
Too much accountability too for that also. We all know that.
Yeah. That's why whenever you encounter them, this is a very digital world. I mean, you should have cameras on your house, in your house, and your phone. The movie is on YouTube. It's National Parents Organizations. It says "We the Parents," and then it says "Will not be silenced." I sent it to Darren.
Yes, you did. I got it. I did get it. So, let's see here. Here it
Was
comes. Main man. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's hanging tough. Here we go. Body cams. Keep the CPS honest. Yep. Here we go. Let's see. I don't know what Tiff's doing right there, but let's take her out. Just because we don't know what's going to happen in that scene. We know that she's busy, so let's just move her away there. Not that anything would be going on, but just in case we don't need that. That woman has done enough for so many. She doesn't need some sort of stupid lift of the and ruin her everything. So. Okay. Any of you guys else got any more questions up there for about your cases or anything tonight? Tonight we're trying to stay on that path here. Questions about your cases or conflict or whatever the hell it's called. Your cases or conflict. Your relish factory. As you all know, guys, let's just get this out here now, right? Too. I don't think I've mentioned it in quite some time. I have what they call narcolepsy. So when I sit for too long, and I know you all see me do it here, you see my eyelids start to get heavy, and I'll start to. You most likely will hear someone go, "Darren, Darren," or someone screaming, or the phone ring, or whatever. That's them waking me up because I don't even realize that I'm doing it. So, okay, I will do that. So that's what happens. I'll start to go. And then I wake up. I can hear everything and everything. I just can't. I'm just in the sleeping zone. So it's quick, but that's what's going on there when you guys see that happen. So I've been trying to do all different avenues to try to keep myself awake and at all times. But sometimes I just, the narcolepsy gets hold of me. So I apologize to everybody, but I just figured I'd let y'all know that that's what goes on. All right, Tiffany looks like she's ready to come back. So she's back in. All right.
the movie is on YouTube. It just came out 2 days ago, and it's called "We the Parents Will Not Be Silenced."
Okay.
National Organization for Parents or of Parents. It's right on YouTube. What's that?
Oh, shoot. It's called a cramp. Oh, man. Oh, gosh sakes. That was my voting ballot. Oh, I thought it was something else. That was the ballot for the election this year.
Oh.
In case any of you didn't see those. Oh, yeah. So this is Sam right here. This is our friend Sam. This is her thing. I don't know if you guys know about her. But this is her thing. Moms are the best. We move this chat thing out of the way so you guys can see what her services are. So this is another thing. If you guys are feeling glum and whatever about this year, just reach out to her. You can get her all over TikTok. She looks like she's busy as a $3 woman who's busy. Let's see. Let me go to the chat here. Sorry, guys. There we go. Now you should be able to hear.
Where's she out of?
Sam, I believe, is out of Texas. She's an advocate. She does counseling. She does all kinds of stuff. She's awesome. She's very, very awesome. She's been going through the same things herself. So she's like I like to call them trust no one there. Um, so but she's very, very good at helping people get their lives back together and feel like a mom again, or feel like a dad again, or just feel like a person again. She's very good at that, guys. So,
We need to bring her on the show.
yes, I know it. You know what? I bet I can. Carrie, can you get a hold of Sam? Can you get a hold of Sam right now? She usually come on for a quick glimpse, I'm sure. Earth to Manager Carrie, do you copy? Over. Manager Carrie is in ground control. Tiff and the Punisher are looking for Sam. Come in, over. Alright, cool. She Rogers that one. Alright, you guys gotta stop, LOL. Oh. If they get immunity like cops, then they should be required to report. I agree. I definitely do.
They don't have immunity.
Okay.
That's a myth.
It's a long time ago, man.
They are state actors.
Yeah, explain that business.
It's
Thank
pretty
you,
much that they work under the color of law, because no agency technically has the power to remove anybody. Darren, can you take Moms Are Best down so I can see?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the dang thing. Hold on. There we go. Oh, that's my ballot. We can do that. There we go. Now we saw. All right, go ahead. Back to what you were saying.
And immunity is man-made. The only immunity in the Constitution is to the states. Not the people that work for the state, not the people that work for the federal government. None of that. There's a book on, it's called Fixed Family Courts. If you Google it, the website will come up.
Okay.
Everybody needs to buy the book.
Sure.
The it's called Oathbreakers, I believe.
Okay.
I can't find it because it's Christmas around here and I can't find shit.
Well, it's good you're not looking for it either.
Yeah, right.
You find
Or
shit
the
in
lies that they tell, the Oathbreakers stuff. It's something like that. But if you Google it, you'll see it. And in that, it clearly states that only the states have immunity, not the workers.
Oh, okay.
I bought a lot of their books. Let me look that up real quick because I want to give you the right website. Because
what is it you said? It's called state oathmakers, lawbreakers.
hold on.
Yeah.
The website is called Fixed Family Courts.
There's also another good book out there called Stay Calm, CPS is Coming.
Yeah.
It's written by someone that's on this on our shows, actually. So if you guys want to check that out, you can get it on Amazon. And the paperback version is available now as of today. So that's exciting that that's on there also.
Oh, but
What are you looking at here? Immunity.
oh, here it is. I already bought the damn book. Oathbreakers. Lies family courts tell.
Oath breakers. Lawbreakers.
See it?
Right here. Oath breakers.
I'm going to send you the website right now.
Okay.
And it's on fixedfamilycourts.com. And here it is.
Wow. Very basic guide. Those people who enjoy betraying everyone that ever trusted them, turning their backs on everything they were stripped for.
And this has all kinds of stuff on their
Yeah,
website.
this had. Oh, Jesus. I'm in Dungeon Dragon stuff. Okay, this is not where I'm supposed to be at all.
This is what the website looks like, Darren. And I just sent it to you in an email. Just open your email. I even think that they have a YouTube channel.
I need to. Come on, what the hell is going on here? What the hell is going on here? Okay. Those breakers. Those breakers. Heartbreakers.
It's called Oathbreaker Lies Family Courts Tell.
Those breakers live feeling. Alright, that's good. That's easy enough.
That's what it looks like.
Okay. Let's go look here. Where are you? Where the hell are you? Okay. It's my
Is
chin.
that better?
Yeah, that's a little better. It looks like a gavel right there, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Run in Palmer. What's that say? It says Run in Palmer?
Ron B. Palmer.
Ron B. Palmer. Okay, so.
In the gavel, it says lie.
So we got Ron B. Palmer.
It might be on Amazon, but I bought it off their website.
Oh, wow. So he's got a whole,
He's got a whole collection.
wow, nifty. Wow, really cool.
And I think I have almost all of their books.
Here, you know what? Let's do this. I want to do the, it says, this video introduces parents to prior restraints and family law. This video is only 4 minutes long. Let's watch this. It's sending to a video to all of his classes. Let's check it out. Where is it? Okay. Yeah. That's not it. Where the hell is it? Ronnie Palmer. There we go. There it is. Instruction.
Hi, I'm Ron Palmer from Fixed Family Courts, and I'm here to explain our First Amendment Truth Bomb number 8 to you. And this truth bomb is an extremely powerful tool that you can apply simply by raising an objection, both orally in your hearings and in writing after your hearings. So, our First Amendment Truth Bomb reads, the First Amendment especially protects against what are called prior restraints on your speech, such as when your judge orders that you cannot share information about your case with your child or use certain words with your child. So, a prior restraint is where the government restricts speech or expression before it happens. When a court tells you that you cannot speak to your child about your child custody case, your judge is issuing a prior restraint. When a judge issues an order that restricts speech or expression before it happens, it is generally termed a gag order. But gag orders are prior restraints.
I object to this injunction that you have placed on both of us to control the speech and expression with my child. It is a form of preventive law that is infringing on my civil liberties to share my ideologies and raise my child how I see fit. It is a control device for not as a punishment for actual wrongful conduct, but with a view to preventing which you're assuming is a future evil by implementing the series of restrictions. In this injunction, this mutual restraining order injunction, and it's seriously jeopardizing my freedom of expression with my child, which is extremely important to passing on ideas and information that will help my child make decisions as my child ages.
Prior restraints are generally unconstitutional unless the government meets certain very strict standards. When the government provides exclusive access to a government venue for a person or a group to speak, the government prevents anyone else from using the venue at the same time. This is a prior restraint. However, so long as the restraint is on the time, the place, or the manner of the expression, and the restraint is not based on the content of the expression, then intermediate scrutiny is the constitutional standard. This type of prior restraint is routine and not a problem, generally, so long as the government sticks to the rules.
Perfect. All right, cool. I'm trying to find anything here. I can't. Where the hell is it?
The thing that raises the standard is when the government restricts speech based on the content of the speech. We've had Nazi and Ku Klux Klan marches in this country that were protected by police precisely because the First Amendment does not permit the government to prevent speech or expression based on the content of that speech, except in very limited situations. The fact that speech or expression may be hateful simply doesn't qualify to have it limited by the government. However, specific actionable threats of unlawful harm to another person generally do qualify, depending on how specific and how actionable the threat is. So general statements of bad things is not
Right.
going to get you in trouble usually. It has to be pretty specific and actionable, something that the other party is going to take notice of and think is real incredible. So, when your judge orders you not to speak to your child about your child custody case, your judge is issuing a content-based prior restraint that is most likely unlawful in most cases. Because your judge is presuming that talking to your child about your case would be harmful to your child, and your judge is presuming that he or she has authority to prevent this type of harm,
The custody decision benefits. All right. So yeah. So here it is, guys. They have a bunch of these. Those are really cool. We'll definitely be checking that out, Tiff, for sure, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm on his channel and I'm on his website. I get emails from them.
Oh wow.
Um
There's a lot of information there.
yeah. I bought almost all his books. It's a good source, I'll tell you that. Because you're
Well,
never too old to learn.
no, you're not. And one day you could just find that one piece of information that sets everybody free. You're like, what? Where did this come from? Does anybody out there have anything that you guys have come across that could help anybody else? Any case law? Anything that you guys could put in the chats that could use each other as a reference. Use each other as references to kick information off of. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to set up a Tiff and the Punisher Facebook chat group. And you know what? You guys can go in there and ask questions, talk with one another, get forums, items, things like that. I'll try to do that over the next couple of days, so that way you guys can go off of here and you guys from the show can get together and talk about your cases. See what we've got for rules. I mean, between all of us, we have a huge, huge, huge library of information that you guys can get your hands on that you might not have access going somewhere else. So we're working on all these things. And I think that would be good for everybody in here to get, like on that chat. Like it'd be really cool to have that. So I will put that down on my list of things to do, and we'll get that going too.
on your 101 things a list.
Yes. Oh yes, Thomas Paine is on tonight. He's coming on the show tonight, right, Carrie? I believe he is coming on the CPSV Hunting Justice tonight. Oh yeah, looks like it is. He's saying, yeah, you should check that out. He's an author too. He's from Maine, actually. He wrote a book as well, Tiff. So he's coming on
What's his
tonight.
book?
CPS victims, stay calm. CPS is no, just kidding. uh, you know what? Damn it, I don't have it written down right here. Carrie, what's his book that he wrote? Mr. Bain wrote. I know he's from Maine, and it's I think it's his story. I'm pretty sure is what I read. We just found him the other day, or he found us. Me and Vinny, I believe, it was on the show the other day that he found us and looked us up. Uh, very good, Vinny. One letter at a time. But what's the name of the Mr. Bain's book here? I don't need you to spell out Thomas. There we go. The Thomas thumbs up. What an asshole he is. Mr. Bain, if you're still there, yes. What is the name of your novel, Mr. Bain? Carrie, yes. Never Give Up Hope is the name of his book. Um, I believe it's his trials and tribulations from what I read online and what I looked up about it, the information that he's had, and yeah, he is the main one, the one that we already have. Cool, Vinny. That's great. So we already have a main one, but we're gonna get a Tiff and the Punisher group going. Uh, yes, yep, absolutely. They do. Single fathers. Look, men are so ostracized by CPS. It's disgusting. You know, they take your value to your family away from you. They take your manhood away from you, if you will. They take your sense of being the man and your right to protect your family away from you. They pretty much make you feel so. And I'm not saying this to be rude or funny or anything. It's no wonder that dudes, after they get through this, are getting transgender surgeries because they just take your balls away from you. They take everything from you. CPS does when they TPR you and they take your family away. Your wife leaves you because she doesn't believe in you anymore. You know, your kids are gone. You're supposed to be the protectorate of your family. You're supposed to be the one thing that you stand between your family survival and the enemy. You know, and you're supposed to be the one that upholds that. And you know, you just can't with CPS. Like, I mean, short of you getting killed in front of your family or whatever, you know, sometimes it's just things you can't do and you can't control, and that mentally that does a lot to men, especially men that are true men and feel that way. You know, like so yeah, to help those people um, is very commendable. So that's really awesome that you did that way, Mr. Bain, and you're helping those people. We used to actually do a show called Men in the Trenches, and that's what it was about. It was about just guys how they handled CPS in their court cases, and you know how it was the system to just chop men down. You know, it's a hard thing to have your manhood stripped from you. You know, like you know, you look at your wife looks at you as a different person when this is over with. You know, like you couldn't keep it together. You couldn't, you know. Then you get the finger pointing. You know, I would love to see what I don't want to love to see it, but what are the statistics of families that stay together after a TPR? Like how many relationships make it past that point? You know, like I bet you it's very, very low that number, because you know just the amount of stress and then how you stay together as a couple and you know fight together, fight back together, but sometimes that fight gets overflowed into your own relationship, and you know, and then things just start to, and then as things suck more, you know, they suck more at home. You know, that saying, if mama ain't happy, nobody's happy. Well, that's true, you know. And if dad don't feel like he can make mama happy, well, it's even worse, you know. So that's what CPS does to the family, unfortunately, you know.
Well, they do that for two reasons. The first reason is you had it right. The man is the protector, right? So you have to get the man out of the house, right? Because and not in all cases, because I'm not a weak person. So they feel like the women are the weakest ones and that they can be manipulated until they run up on a bitch like me.
Yeah,
But anyway, and the second thing is divide and conquer. Once they split you two up, it's easier for them to do whatever they want to do.
yeah, play you guys against each other, plot your
Right.
games against each other.
It's designed that way.
Yeah, and then once you, so especially if you're involved with if you have any sort of an addiction, that's why
Yep.
you do it also, because it's usually your spouse is your number one support, and they take that away from you, so they're guaranteeing, like you're gonna get a relapse out of you, or some sort of, it's not done for anything good. That's for damn sure.
Well, I
These
got a
things.
couple of famous lines. Okay. One is
Okay,
fuck around and find out.
I knew that was coming. I couldn't
Right.
even get that out of my mouth because I knew that was coming.
Who the fuck are you talking to? And Karma's got everybody's address, bitch.
Yeah, karma does.
So
Damn right.
those are my three favorite lines.
Karma's in my freezer.
Right. Yeah. No. Karma's got everybody's address.
Yep.
And you pay in your life or in your death for the cruddy stuff that you've done throughout your life.
Yeah. Yep, you sure do. You sure do. It's coming for you. You don't believe in it. It's real. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
No, Tammy, that wasn't a CIA badge from Herbert. That was the Presidential Detail badge. Herbert was actually on Air Force One with the president. He did like 3 different presidents, and he was right there firsthand with the CIA presidential unit. So I'm not supposed to talk about that, but I'm just letting just put that little bit of information out there for you. So careful, Tammy, how you're hurting on Herbert, because that man knows people in dark spaces. I'm scared for just giving out that information. Yeah, you're right, Thomas Bain. Mr. Bain, you know what? I know you're coming on our show tonight, but I don't know. I think that it would make it a good idea to get you on this show too, Tiff and the Punisher show. If you're willing to come on and do that, and do an interview with you tomorrow here on this
Yeah.
show as well. If you're down with that, let's do it.
Yeah, because I want to know what book he's got because I'm going to get it. But I hope
Yeah.
it's not like your book that you had to send to me because I couldn't read it.
It's only because you don't know how to read. It's not because it doesn't come in cartoon. That's why.
Now I look like a
Mr.
typewriter.
Bain.
Ding, ding, ding. I said, oh, I can't do this. Can't do this.
Oh, sweet, cool. So we got Mr. Bain on tomorrow on the show with us. And Herbert, you're not even supposed to write that up there. I'll get them to hey, producer, take those comments down about me talking about Herbert's thing. We gotta make sure we get that off before it goes on there. We don't want people to know that it's supposed to be secret, but yeah. So Mr. Bain's on here. It says it's a real life horror story. Well, I'm excited. I am not excited to hear his horror story. I'm excited to hear, what his trials and tribulations are, and as a dude, how he faced things. Because there's not a lot of that out there. Although we are getting more and more representation by musicians. There's a musician that I see his music up all the time now. He's from Canada. He's I guess CPS came and rattled his feathers. Any of you out there can help me out with his name? Jesus Almighty, what the hell's his name? Let me find it for you here. Yes, Herbert. Yes, I know it's supposed to be secret.
In Canada or in the United States?
He's in what? The secret that Herbert worked for the president?
No, the CPS people.
The CPS, the singer guy is from Canada. His name, I want to say, is like Jason Ashton or something. Well, I think it comes right up for me. The Supreme Court judge can barely speak in English. Let me see it. Where is it here? Let's see. Come on.
So what happened
To who?
to the singer?
CPS is involved in his life, and they come and try to take his kids and everything, and he's singing, he's making these songs about it. I don't know if it's. I'm trying to find it right now. Uh, I don't know if they were able to stop him or hold on. Let's be closer.
I guess he better start watching our shows.
Yeah, well, I've been trying to get a hold of him. Uh, where are you, dude? Just, did you hear about Joe Biden letting out those pedophiles?
Oh my God, no.
Yeah, he gave them pre-pardons. Pre-pardons, he calls it.
You know, I'm normally not a death penalty person, but there are some things that I believe should have the death penalty, and that's one of them.
Yeah, I agree. But what happens when? Where the hell is this guy? Oh, you know what? Oh, wow, this is really cool. This is I hope that we don't get in trouble for this, but I'm gonna play this song real quick. This is a great tune right here, and Eminem is actually in on this. I'll find the guy's name, the rapper's name tomorrow for the show too. But I'd like to end this show with this tune right here, just because of what we just spoke about the man stuff. So, are you cool with that, Tiff?
Yep.
All right, let's share, share, Have fun today. Ah, skip. There we go.
And they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home. Yeah, I know this life can really beat you down. You wanna scream, but you won't make a sound. Got so much weight that you've been holding, but won't show any emotion. As a man that goes unspoken, that we can't cry when life gets hard. Unconditional loves for women, children, and dogs. We know that we just have to play our parts, and don't nobody give a damn about our broken hearts. Yeah, as a man we gotta pave our way. Our only function is to work and slave. There's no respect for you if you ain't paid. You're disregarded as a human and you can't complain. And if you ever make it up and actually reach that place and find a woman that you love and give her your last name, you'll feel the things that you provide is only why she stays. And when you try to explain, you'll say I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home. Don't give up, keep fighting. As a man, our son is alright. And our father's actions play a role, and we end up like them. So they can't let us see them hurt, cause we'll embody what they do and start a generational curse. No wonder most men are so depressed. All the things that they can't express. They go to war, get thrown on the shelf, then go back to war with their mental health. Then grab that bottle and that's why we feel we fight ourselves. We don't expect you to understand. We just hope we can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and you don't care about what we know. It's not about how we feel, but what we provide inside that home. Inside don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
And I started from the bottom like a snowman, ground up like round chuck, and still put hands on you. Staying round up is how I spend time. Sucker free, confidence high. Such a breeze when I pen rhymes. I just got that air about me, like wind chimes. Yeah, another day in the life. Used to have to scrape to get by. Now my community's gated and I made it, and my neighbors say hi. I'm giving them pounds. I'm upscale now. Guess it means I'm way in the sky. But I still remember the days up. Minimum wage for general labor. Welfare recipients into mine. Now look how government assistance is major. Adversity, if at first you don't succeed, put your temper to more use, cause being broke's a poor excuse. That should only give you more fuel. Show 'em why you're you so close. Got it like I almost got it. Close only counts in time bombs and horseshoes. So I unibomb shit. Tick, 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 no remorse. Screw it, I'm on that attitude. I blew up on quick, that's why they called me firecracker. I grew up on wick, but a short fuse. I got some important news to report to anyone who thought I was done. Nah, bitch, not quite. Spotlights back on top. My bait, where's yours? Do you
I
still
can't hide
believe?
myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home. Inside that home.
Yeah, so check out that original song, guys, because it's really worth it. It's a great tune by Dax. So check it out.
Yeah, we need to get in touch with him and bring him on the show. I want to know what happened. He needs to watch the show. But if it happened in
Ooh.
Canada, I don't know shit about Canada.
You know what? It's happening anywhere. It's happening. It's happening. You know what I mean? We know it up. So we need to stop all this bullshit from happening. You know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Tiff. I know you got that little one ready to be. Come on, yeah. Let's go to the bed, Chin. Let's go to the bed, yeah. Let's get.
Yeah, he's tearing my house up.
Yeah, right. Tiff don't even know where her husband is now. He's gone. He's been eating too. Oh man, the baby and the cats. You know, they're all stuffed. Where's my husband? Just a shoe left. That's it. Left it too long, Tiff. He's gone for too long by himself.
So the man that's coming on your next show will be on our show tomorrow night.
Yeah, right. That's it. It would be exciting. So we got Mr. What's his? Hold on a minute. I just want to look up the name of his book. Here, let's see.
You can tell me tomorrow.
His name is Thomas Bain, and it's going to be good stuff. So make sure you check out the 9 o'clock show. We'll be there for that. Tiff and I will be back tomorrow, and I'll be on at 9 o'clock. Hopefully, we'll have a narcolepsy thing, and we'll all be good. Mr. Bain's going to be on there. We're going to explain his book. You're going to hear all about it. But as for the rest of the stuff, we out of here, guys. Have a good night. Thank you very much for coming. For the support, like, share, tell friends, hit the notice bell, all that good stuff. But as for now, Tiff's got to go to bed, and I got to go put my makeup on for the next show.
Now we take the sacrifice in vain. They loaded their muskets, fired them one by one.
She's crazy.
That's why we have the freedom to own a gun, but we are blowing it. These freedoms were created by those before us. They were to be something that stays. But now things are so corrupted, they're taking our rights away. Hey, Uncle Sam, where did you go? I called Washington today, but nobody's home. We all want to stand for our freedom, but nobody wants to do it today. Can't you see time is a waste and the Constitution we love is fading? Make no tread on the reality, or the USA will be the next casualty. We are here for freedom, those we will protect. Unite for the values we cherish, or watch everything perish. Our men have fought for our freedoms, many women have too. Their blood spilled upon the ground, with the news many frown. They paid a price that many won't pay. Now we are letting the cause fade away. The graves are being neglected by the actions of so many deceptive. The freedoms they fought for in every world war, conflict or mission. So many stayed behind, signing petitions, while those awake dying were there to protect them. It's time to wake up in the USA. We are all slipping away into the darkness we once ran from. It's getting worse every day. Now they are taking our children more and more every day. No soldier ever fought for taking our children away. This is not why they bled for our freedom. They didn't die for some cheap pay. We all need to come together, fight this corruption, and it starts today. We need to wake up America, go back to parades, remember true family values, laugh again as children play. These are the things we fought for, 200 years strong, but now we're losing all of this. Don't tread on me does exist. So rise up and be strong. We don't have to go along. We need to push back now, like our forefathers did. It's time to bring back the way it was, when families lived together, all that mattered was love. It's not always easy to take back what they have grabbed. With all of us together we can do it, two loving children and mom and dad. This is our country, it's called USA. So many have fallen, say don't tread on me today.
Our courts are contaminated
I am
with...
the CPS Punisher, and I am here to share an important message with you. Remember, every minute in the USA, a child is taken by CPS. Watch CPS Victims Hunting Justice every Monday through Friday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time to learn about the destruction of families. Join us on this journey as we shine a light on the struggles and seek justice for those affected by CPS intervention. Together, let us raise awareness and work towards creating a better future for our children and families. Tune in to CPS Victims Hunting Justice and stand with us in the fight for